Fourth. Okay. Measurable. Write the exact dollar amount needed to achieve the goal. Okay, so because we base on American textbook here, okay, should be write the exact ringgit amount. Or if you are from Indonesia, write the exact rupiah amount. Okay, but it should be measurable. And then attainable. Determine how it can be reached based on your budget. Okay, realistic. Do not set a goal that is attainable or unrealistic. And lastly, okay, the goal must have time bound, meaning that it must have a time frame. Okay, so this is SMART. So bila you dengar perkataan SMART, okay, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time bound. Okay, I'm sure some of you have heard SMART goals. Okay, but now we focus specifically with those related to your financial goals, SMART financial goals. Okay, one example. Let's say you have a goal, you want to pay off your credit card. Okay, the example here, you want to pay off your credit card. You need to state SMART goal. Okay, meaning that you must be specific what you want to do. You want to pay off your credit card. I will pay off my credit card. I will pay off all my credit card debt. Okay, specific kan benda tu? Apa benda you nak buat? Okay. Measurable, you need to assign, okay, you need to have the amount. Okay. I plan to pay off the full 2,400 debt amount until it reaches zero. So, is it attainable? Boleh dilakukan ke tak? Okay. Based on my personal budget, I have sufficient discretionary funds to contribute to this goal. Is it realistic? My budget permits me to safely contribute 200 per month without interrupting other costs. Okay, time frame berapa lama? By contributing 200 per month, I will pay off my credit card debt in 12 months. So this is an example of a SMART financial goal. Okay, another simple example. I want to purchase a smartphone, okay, I want to purchase iPhone. Sekarang what is the latest iPhone? I don't know. I tak guna iPhone. Anybody? Could you please help me? Kanchana, the latest iPhone sekarang iPhone berapa?
13 Pro Max, Doktor.
Oh, canggih tu. Okay, alright lah. So I want to buy, okay, 13 Pro Max, okay. How much? How many thousand? Berapa ribu harga dia? Susah nak buat example, tak tahu eh.
5,000 maybe.
Okay, let's see lah, kita letak je lah, okay. So I would like to purchase, okay, 13 Pro Max, okay, which cost me 5,000. See, can you see what I want? Okay, I want a phone, cost 5,000. Okay, is it attainable? Okay, with my salary, okay, it is attainable, meaning that boleh. Okay, let's say 5,000. I put aside 1,000 every month. Okay, it is attainable. Okay, boleh. Okay, itu maksud attainable. Is it realistic? Yeah, because that 1,000, I will not interrupt any of my other expenses. Okay, and I will do it in 5 months. So by April, May, June, July, August. By August, okay, I want to buy this iPhone. Okay, so can you see that is smart financial goal? Okay, meaning that when you set smart financial goal, you must be very specific what you want. Okay, so I want to purchase iPhone which cost lebih kurang lah ya ayat I ni. Okay, just to show you. 5,000. Okay. In August, end of August. Okay. I will save 1,000 a month. Okay. So this is an example. Okay, Kanchana is okay. So now just put 5,000. Okay. So I want to purchase iPhone which cost 5,000. Okay, let's say yang I nak purchase ni just 5,000. So I want to purchase iPhone, very specific. Okay, what I want iPhone. Okay, you should be more specific. What version, okay, which edition whatsoever. I purchase iPhone which I want to purchase iPhone, okay, ada grammatical error kat situ. To purchase iPhone which cost me 5,000 at the end of August. For that reason, I will save 1,000 a month. Okay, so can you see that? Okay, so this is smart. Okay, meaning that smart ni bukannya you punya goal tu cerdik ke tak. Tak. Tapi you come up with a very specific, measurable, attainable, realistic goal. Okay, instead of saying my financial goal is I want to purchase a phone. Okay, so that is not smart because you don't spell it out. Okay, specifically what you want. Okay, how much and when you want. So to be or to have a smart financial goal, you need to be specific. It need to be measurable, attainable, realistic, and the other time frame, other time bound. Okay, let's say I want to purchase. Okay, I want to purchase a mansion in New York for 10 million. Okay, example. Okay, this is also not a smart financial goal for me because it is not realistic. Okay, I don't have 10 million. Okay, there is no way I can raise 10 million USD in a year, for example. So that is not realistic. I want to go vacation, okay, dekat mana? Dekat bulan ke contohnya. So that is not realistic. So a smart financial goal must be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and you have time bound. Okay, bila you want to achieve. Okay, is it clear about what is smart financial goals? Okay, so to test yourself, okay, Okay, so why don't you try? Okay, state your goals, short term, medium, and long term. Okay, short term goals which are less than 1 year. You want to have in less than 1 year. Okay. My example just now, I would like to purchase iPhone in August, so less than 1 year. Let's say I want to save for retirement, okay, but make sure it is more specific. Okay, I want to save for retirement, okay, in 20 years. So that is my long-term goal. Okay, I want to have a wedding reception, okay, at mana-mana hotel lah. Tapi you be more specific. That one maybe medium term. Okay. So come up with at least one short term. Okay. So just want to look at whether you really understand what is meant by smart. Okay. One medium and one long term. If you have more ideas, you would like to have more goals, it's up to you. Okay, so if you read or when you read a personal finance textbook, some books, okay, some books, they or the authors use 5 years. So it is okay, okay, up to you yourself whether you consider after 3 or after 5 years as long term. But for me, okay, I I am comfortable, okay, with 3 years. So for me, after 3 years, long-term goals. Okay, so kalau you buka buku, baca buku, kalau dikata 5 tahun, bukan maksud dia salah, tak. Okay, ada yang rasa 5 tahun, okay, ada juga yang 3 tahun. So, saya personally, saya guna 3 tahun, but it's up to you. Okay, so saya bagi masa sekejap untuk you come up with your goals. Okay. Okay, are you done? Anybody would like to share? Only if you want to share, so that when you share, okay, we can help you to see whether you come up with a smart one, or that is a mistake that you, okay, you may correct your goal. Ada sesiapa nak try? Diana? Kalau nak try lah. Okay, tak semestinya pun goal you yang betul. Okay, just contoh untuk to help you to understand what is mean by a smart goal. You don't have to share your own goal yang private tu, yang apa, yang nak simpan untuk rahsia hati sendiri tu, tak payahlah. Ini just untuk seronok-seronok je. Okay?
Yes, Doctor, I want to try.
Sure. Okay.
For short-term goal, I aim to buy Apple smartwatch around 1,600. My target date by November this year.
Alright. So how can you achieve that one, your goal?
I will spend my money by cash when my father give me money.
Okay. So meaning that how much you would aside every time, every month?
Maybe around 200 or above.
Okay. So you want to purchase what smart apa tadi?
Apple smartwatch.
Okay, smartwatch. Okay, 1,600 is it?
Yes.
Okay, target date December, and then let's say you will put aside 2,000 per month, and you
Then
will
200.
also, pardon, 200. Okay, 200 per month, and you will also or let's say 1,500. Okay, I want to show you one example. Let's say you will put aside 1,000 no 150 every month, and you will also get some amount from your parents. Okay, so you know how you will be able to achieve. Okay, good. Do you want to proceed to medium term, or you don't want? It's up to you.
For medium term, I want to go to Singapore to explore the Singapore. My estimate cost around 6,000,
Okay.
and I want my target have this done at 2024.
All right. Okay.
I will so I will save money by investment maybe.
Sure.
The investment. Yes.
Okay. Just okay. That is very good. Okay. Just make sure that okay you do basic calculation. Okay. For example, if you know that your investment will give you 10%, contoh lah kan, contoh macam hari tu kan kita buat. So you calculate how much you need to deposit each year, for example, or each month, or else, okay, if you deposit the principal, okay, based on the interest or the profit earned, okay. It can be conventional, it can be Sharia. For Muslims, should be Sharia compliant. Again, you can calculate, okay, how much will you get at the end of the year that you want to go, or by the time you want to go. Okay, so very good. And lastly, for long term, you habiskan je
For
lah.
long term, I want to buy vehicle.
Alright, okay.
Estimate cost down payment for 30,000 to reduce monthly payment.
Okay.
So my target by 2026.
Alright.
I will save and also invest to the invest in bank or maybe financial institution, other financial institution.
Okay. All right, good. Only that, yes, of course, okay, this is like your initial plan, and also this is only example, okay? But if you want to do later, okay, you figure out how can you achieve, be more specific. How can you achieve? Okay, that one, like you said, you want to invest. Okay, where? Look at the alternative. Where can you invest, which will help you to achieve your goal? But basically, okay, I think you already knew and understood what is a smart financial goal. Okay. So I put here my example. So let's say you have 1, 2, 3. So for the first column, you may set the priority, which one actually you want to purchase or you want to achieve the first one. Okay, and you must take note, once you have this goal, it is not static. Maksud dia bukan tak boleh ubah dah kan. Bila you rasa macam tak dapat, okay, mungkin when the first time or initially when you set the goals, okay, it is realistic, it is attainable. But let's say after 2 months, after a while, something happened like last time, COVID-19, okay, maybe you lose your job, example ya, contoh sahaja. So it is not realistic anymore. So you need to change, or you need to revise your goal, and also you need to revise the whole financial process, what you want. Okay, I put here this one just for fun. Okay, purchase a unit of Soho, estimated cost 1 million. Okay, I would like to purchase a unit of Soho in Klang Valley, for example. Okay, or I want to purchase a unit of Soho in Subang Jaya. Estimated cost 1 million. Target price 2030. Okay, it is also impossible. I'm not that rich to buy a unit of Soho, okay, using cash. So I may set just the down payment. Okay, the down payment, usually when you buy property, okay, I need to prepare or to be ready with at least 10%, okay, as down payment. And also it is not when you buy property, any of you have taken real estate or taking real estate, okay? I'm sure that you are aware that you have to pay 10% as down payment, and also other expenses. So I need to have that one. So what is it, actually Soho? Any of you? Apa benda Soho? Apa benda yang saya nak beli ni?
Office, Doctor.
Small office? Kenapa saya berminat dengan Soho ni? Okay, Siva. Small office? Home office, right? Yes, okay. So, nice one Anybody? Do you have, or memang you ada di Soho ataupun your parents lah that you like to share, ataupun sekarang, okay, sekarang you beroperasi memang dekat Soho, saya nak tengok rumah you. Anybody? Ada tak? Very nice, right? Alifah, janganlah gelak kat saya. Memang saya suka tengok tapi saya tak ada. Alright. No, seriously, manalah tahu kan. Memang kot lah, memang your parents memang sediakan kat you small house or home office ni. Okay. I like this Soho, Sofo. Okay. When you have free time, if you don't have really, you don't know about what is Soho, Sofo before this, okay, you may Google later, look at the pictures, okay, very nice. Okay, I really like, but I don't have one. So kan. Okay, so nanti kalau lah kan you nak hadiahkan birthday I ke boleh lah kan. Okay, alright, just kidding. Okay, so now let's move to remember the financial process, financial planning process. Okay, the first step last week is it Diana, you the one who answered. Okay, the financial position, how do you assess your financial position? So this is what we're gonna do now. Siva, betul kan? Cantik kan? Small office, home office ni. Okay. Yes, doktor tu memang betul-betul ke sebab you tak berani disagree dengan I? Sebab kata my kid berani tak agree? No lah. You can always disagree with me, no problem. Okay. Betul lah tu, anak-anak saya suka cakap macam tu kan. Berani tak agree? Nanti mami marah banyak lah kan dia punya. Alright, okay. Saya sekalian bebel ni bagi you hilang mengantuk. Okay, so let's see. Okay, for those who have just joined, okay, make sure you understand what is personal finance. Okay, meaning that understand the definition, the concept, the foundation. Okay, what is personal finance? We are talking or we are discussing about ourselves, okay, how we manage our money, and that involve how you generate income, how you spend, how you save, how you do budgeting, okay, those activities related to banking activities, how you invest, okay, how you try your best to minimize your tax payment, okay, bukan lari daripada bayar tax, but how you minimize your tax payment. Okay, how do you protect yourself and your belongings? Okay, that is under insurance. Okay, how can you retire comfortably? Of course, you don't want to work until you die. Okay, basically macam tu lah. Tapi ada yang memang tak boleh tak kerja kan. Tapi meaning the formal work, okay, yang formal. And also how do you would like or how would you like to distribute your wealth? That is estate planning. Okay, this one maybe later you may read. We have read this one. What is financial planning and why is it important? Okay, you go through the slides. Okay, basically, for topic 1, the slides are about what is personal finance. Okay, and financial planning process. Okay, this one. This is the basic. Okay. So the whole process, okay, the whole process is not static. Okay, bila you buat financial planning untuk you, okay, you have a plan for you. It is not static. What does it mean by it is not static? Bukanlah bila you dah set goal you nak pergi Korea next year, itu dah tak boleh ubah-ubah dah. No, it is always the step number 6. Review and revise the financial plan. Okay. You want to further study, okay, in 2 years time, for example. So if let's say you cannot achieve that, you may want to revise, okay, the financial plan. So it is not static, it is dynamic. You must always review and revise your financial plan. Okay, just now, okay, we look at this one. Step 2, develop your financial goals. Okay, so actually, before you develop your financial goals, you need to know your current financial situation. Okay, your current financial situation. We look at your financial statements. Okay, this is what we're gonna do now. So Islamic financial planning, okay, actually conventional in Islamic financial planning, they are the same. Okay, they are the same, meaning that we look at how you generate income, how you spend, how you save, budgeting, etc. The one that I just mentioned, but all must be according, okay, or in accordance with the Syariah principle. Terlalu kecil tak apa, nanti you check sendirilah. Okay, saya malas nak enlarge kan. Okay. Alright. So last week a little bit on TVM, okay, tak ada apa, because I think I know that I assume that since all of you have taken AFM, okay, Advanced Financial Management, TVM is not a problem to you. So we just look at the impact of TVM, okay, the impact of interest last week. Just now we look at smart financial goals. Okay, if you have time, okay, ini saja je lah. Okay. Okay, so some of you have okay, quote unquote have vote this one, have chosen. Okay, so I want to be rich. Okay, so is it a smart financial goal? Okay, once again, bukanlah maksud bila saya cakap saya nak jadi kaya, bodoh lah you. Bukan maksud yang tu. Bukan maksud cerdik tak cerdik, tapi adakah ia adalah smart, measurable, attainable, realistic, and you have time frame. Okay, so thank you to those who have answered. Don't worry, it is not graded. Okay, just for fun. So if you want to vote later, if you want to make a choice later, okay, ataupun you tengah stress kan, memang you nak bagi jawapan yang saja sakit hati ke apa, go ahead, no problem. Okay, this one just for fun. Okay, now let's look at personal financial statements. Okay, I also okay, so I also shared with you this one. Okay, this is from MFPC. Okay, so if you later, okay, if you like to sit for RFP exam, okay, but I'm not familiar with RFP because I don't have RFP certification, but this is one of the modules. This is module 1. Okay, so here cash flow management, but some like credit and debt, this one for topic 3 actually, but no harm, you may read first, okay, at least to have some ideas about what is debt or what is credit. Okay. For this one actually okay, we are more interested with this part, budgeting. Okay, what is a budget? Why you need to do a budget? Why is it important? Okay. So later, if you have time, okay, please read. What is envelope system? Okay, I think I shared with you a short video clip on envelope system. Tak semestinya lah you nak ikut. Okay. As I mentioned, this class not only for a good grade or to get a good grade, but also I really hope it can help you in your life later. Okay, or sekarang pun. So let's look at personal financial statement. Okay, one thing here. Okay, the definition of emergency fund. This is very, very crucial. If you read, okay, if you come across this one, a few reports saying that Malaysians do not have enough emergency fund, okay, And this is based on a study. Malaysians do not have enough emergency fund, and actually it is difficult for an individual or for Malaysians or most Malaysians to come up with 1,000, okay, at least 1,000 in the case of emergency. So emergency fund is very important. Okay, so ada study dah buat, okay, most of us tak ada emergency fund. So which is very unfortunate lah, okay. Kita mungkin lah, okay, lepas ni kita boleh start untuk at least ada emergency fund. Most of us cannot, okay, cannot come up with immediately 1,000. So because we don't have emergency fund. So what is emergency fund? Emergency fund is a readily available fund set aside to cover large unexpected expenses such as an unforeseen medical expenses and car repair. Ni example sahajalah, okay. In other words, this fund helps people in events such as loss of job, serious illness, and major repair to home or car. Okay. Current example, loss of income due to COVID-19. So, maksud dia, emergency fund ni memang you set aside, okay, dekat yang you tak guna, you guna untuk emergency sahaja. Okay, selalunya, you ada emergency fund ni to cover between 3 to 6 months of expenses. Tetapi macam COVID-19 tu kan, kalau you dah hilang kerja sampai 2 tahun, okay, itu memang different story lah. Okay, it is quite difficult. Okay, so just want to introduce to you the term what is called emergency fund. So you're actually one of the most important financial goals that you must have first is to have emergency fund. Okay, untuk sakit demam kata orang tua kan, kereta rosak ke. I know many of you you have a car, okay, or you drive GUM, okay, maybe sekarang tu kereta parents lah whatsoever, okay, tapi for example in the case of your car breaks down, okay, you need to repair your car. That is the what you call that, the definition of emergency fund. Okay, walaupun kalau sekarang ni mungkin you tak ada emergency fund, tapi bila kereta rosak you minta duit from your parents kan, so your parents have emergency fund. Okay, so okay, personal financial statement, there are two which are very, very, very important for you to know, okay. One is called balance sheet and the other one is cash flow statement. Okay, very much look like a corporation financial statements, only that this is for you. Okay, so kalau you punya tak ada lah equity ke kan, sebab mana ada you keluarkan shares, you keluarkan stock. So personal balance sheet based on your assets and liabilities. Okay, I guess I also shared with you video clip on developing a personal balance sheet. Okay, when you have time later, watch those two. Okay. Okay, I also shared AKPK tools, but we will go through together later. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is the first step actually, okay? Financial planning process, this is the first step. How do you assess your financial position? Macam mana nak tahu, macam Diana cakap last week, saya harap saya dapat orang betul kan saya sebut nama orang lain jawab. Your financial position is okay. Macam mana you tahu okay tak okay? So how do you assess? Okay, you look at your financial statement. Okay. especially balance sheet, develop a personal balance sheet and cash flow statement. Okay, there's another one, budgeting. Okay, but first, let's look at personal balance sheet and cash flow statement. Okay, purpose of personal financial statement, report your current financial position in relation to the value of the items you own and you owe. Apa you ada dan apa you pinjam. These financial statements help you, to achieve your financial goals. Measure your progress toward your financial goals. Macam kalau tadi saya nak beli Soho tu kan, agak-agak boleh dapat tak kalau saya punya liability pun sekarang dah 2 million for example, okay? So kita nak tengok kita punya financial position tu. That's why the first step is to assess your financial position. Okay. Maintain information on your financial activities, provide data you can use when preparing tax forms or applying for credit. Okay. So let's start with the first one, balance sheet. Okay, 3 terms here. Assets, liabilities, you have no problem. Okay, assets, liabilities, you have no problem. Okay, the third one is net worth. So net worth is actually you take the assets, you minus liabilities. You have a balance sheet, okay, you list down all your assets, you list down all your liabilities, you take the figure, the total value of your assets minus the total value of your liabilities, you have what we call net worth. Very straightforward kan kat sini? A balance sheet also called a net worth statement or a statement of financial position, okay, indicates what you own and what you owe. Saya cuba tolong you untuk senang faham. So I highlight kat situ, I boldkan kat situ. Okay, what you own, what you owe. Own assets, owe liabilities. Okay, this statement or this this personal financial statement is also called net worth statement. Because the difference between assets and liabilities is called net worth. So far so good. Tak ada masalah kan? Just let me know if you have any problem. Okay. Alright. So yang ni saya tak record ya sebab saya rasa ni tak ada apa pun, you boleh baca sahaja. Okay. So kalau you termiss internet connection you kurang baik ke apa, you masuk balik pun tak ada masalah lah untuk you faham. But if you need my help, okay, you may PM lah, PM. Tanya dalam group pun okay. Saya tak jawab kan kawan itu jawab. Okay, so you need to know what are assets. You need to know what are liabilities. So your assets sama jugalah macam you corporation punya balance sheet, ada liquid assets, ada tangible assets. Tapi untuk diri sendiri kan dia lebih senang lah kan. So mungkin ada liquid assets yang not so liquid, real estate, house, condominium, land, Soho, SOFO. Personal, automobiles, jewelry, collectibles. What are collectibles? What are some examples of collectibles? Anybody? You ada paintings ke? You ada stamp lama ke? You ada apa lagi? Collectibles. Okay. Sekarang NFT. What is NFT? Anybody? The first person who unmute and tell us what is NFT. Okay, Aman, what is NFT? Token tu apa maksud? Oh, Hairul?
Yes, doktor.
Okay, apa dia?
Yang saya tahu nak penjemput token ni, contoh kita boleh buat macam gambar digital, lepas tu kita jual gambar tu.
Lagi?
Lepas tu
Apa lagi yang tahu?
proses dia macam nanti lepas kita beli kan, nanti kita kita beli kita naikkan harga dia.
So macam investment lah kan, ada juga boleh buat investment kat situ kan, NFT. You have ideas of NFT, okay? I'm not in NFT, okay, but I know what is NFT, tapi dia punya mechanism tu I pandai sangat lah, okay, mechanism dia tu kan. Another alternative for investment, okay. Mana dah tahu kan, ada orang nak kita tengok kan, Malaysia punya pentas ke apa namanya platform untuk NFT Malaysia, kalau you tengok kat situ, Ujang pun ada kat situ kan, yang dia letak dia punya kartun tu, dia punya work lah kat situ. Okay, maybe I can share with you later what is NFT to those who have not come across what is NFT. Okay, ataupun any of you, kot lah you ada berkecimpung dalam NFT, is whether you you place your work there, okay, painting you ke apa, you ambil gambar selfie ke, ataupun you purchase NFT, okay, you make investment there, any of you terlibat? Macam last semester when I discuss about crypto, one of my students, he invested in crypto. So this one, anybody involved in NFT? Kalau ada, tolonglah share. Kita suka je nak dengar cerita. No? Okay, tak apa. Kalau ada nanti you bagi tahu saya kemudian. Okay, kalau malu you PM diam-diam. Alright, okay, so I'll share with you NFT nanti untuk yang have no idea about NFT, okay. So liabilities, okay. Semua hutang piutang you lah. You dah ada hutang ke belum? Hairul, you dah ada hutang ke belum?
Hutang. Belum.
Ada kot. Ambil PTPTN tak?
Oh, saya JPA. Hutang dengan JPA.
Scholarship ke? Loan? Boleh ubah?
Yang kena kerja tu lepas belajar.
Okay, alright. Yang PTPTN, yang PTPTN itu you dah ada loan dah tu, okay. So itu adalah categories of liabilities, okay. Alright. So net worth, okay, is the amount you would have if all your assets were sold for the market values. Okay, please highlight this one, market value, okay. Kita tak nak value yang masa you beli ke 3 tahun lepas ke 10 tahun lepas, no. When we do balance sheet, make sure it is at market value. Please highlight that. Okay, kalau tak nak highlight pun, you take note market value Okay. So that is by your savings, reducing spending, increasing value of investment, other possession, reducing borrowings and debt. Dapat tiga kata lain, kalau you naikkan you punya assets or reduce you punya liabilities, naiklah you punya net worth. As simple as that. Okay, so I would like to stop here. Okay, if you have time, at least look at what is balance sheet. Kalau tak sempat pun, maybe sebelum tidur tu, okay, watch short video clips that I shared with you. Okay, thank you very much. Kalau ada lah kan, kod lah saya punya lawak-lawak bodoh ke apa kan, you terasa hati ke, minta maaf ya. Okay, so see you on Thursday. Anybody who can attend